Hello chess lovers, I have an interesting game for you played at GRENKE Classic 2018 with the white pieces playing Georg, Meier and Fabiano. Caruana is on the black side. Georg Meier started with e4 and e5 by Caruana, knight f3, knight c6, bishop b5, white goes for the Spanish game a6 and bishop takes c6. We see the exchange variation, white castles king side, queen f6, d4, it takes d4, bishop g5, queen d6, knight takes d4, bishop e7, bishop retreats back and knight h6. By placing the knight on h6 square, still black is keeping control over the g5 square. Later we will see that black is going to bring into life a very interesting idea. Queen d2, of course this bishop takes h6 won't give white anything. Black can either capture on h6 with a queen or even with a pawn. Later place the rook on g8 square and put pressure on white's king side. That's why after knight h6 we see queen d2 and a very aggressive decision by Caruana, g5. This reminds me of Kramnik's g5 against Aronian at Candidates tournament. Black is starting an immediate attack. Knight f3, of course this bishop takes g5 won't give white anything. Moreover, black can even gain advantage. Black can capture on g5 and then play rook g8 and then queen takes d4. If queen takes h6 then queen takes b2 and bishop e6. Black has a slight advantage. That's why after g5 we see knight f3, rook g8 and h4. A very ambitious move by Georg Meier, but this is weakening his king side too much. Now he's just exploiting the fact that the pawn on g5 is pinned. Actually capturing on d6 could lead to an equal game, but he played h4, queen g6, h takes g5, knight g4, knight c3, h6, bishop f4, bishop e6, bishop takes c7, rook c8. While white is busy with grabbing pawns, black is consolidating his position. H takes g5, knight e2, c5, knight g3. Now both knights can safely protect white king. Rook h8. Now Caruana will place his pieces on h-file, but of course both these knights are doing their job. b4, c takes b4, bishop d4. The rook on h8 is under attack and we see f6, c3, b takes c3. Well, instead of capturing on c3, knight h2 could have been better, trying to remove the defender. If knight e1 then bishop d6. Of course this variation could give black a dangerous attack, but instead after c3 we see b takes c3, bishop takes c3, king f7. Black is placing the king on a safer square, but again it was not too late for knight h2. If knight e1 then bishop g4 and if f3 then rook c4. The threat is now bishop c5 check. Black is getting pretty good attacking chances, but instead we see king f7, rook c1, rook c4, bishop d4, b5, queen a5. Well, actually exchanging the rooks would have been better. The position is equal, but instead after b5 we see queen a5, an inaccurate move after which gradually black is gaining advantage. Finally we see knight h2, queen takes a6. Well, knight e1 would have been better, but we see queen takes a6 and now white's position is starting to collapse. g4, f4, and now black is simply capturing on f4. We see the exchange of rooks on c4 square, bishop e3, queen f3, rook d6. A very ambitious move by white, but actually this is becoming more and more dangerous. Rook h3. Black is allowing rook takes e6, which we see in the game, and in return is capturing on g3. Already white king is getting mated. F takes g3, queen takes e3 check first, king h2, queen f2 check, king h1, queen f1 check, and Georg Meier resigned. If king h2 then this time queen h3 check, and then the bishop is coming and we see a checkmate on the board. A very interesting game, I think. Once again we could see that g5 move in Ruy Lopez can give black great chances. Thanks for watching, and if you have any questions, don't hesitate to leave your comments. Good luck.